When you're in a sales role, you need to be your own risk assessor. You're a sales actuary assessing the risk to forecast an income. You need to look for the bad and not just the good news if you want to objectively and accurately forecast and deliver revenue against the clock. You get used to being asked this question: when will it close? That's a pretty useless question unless your deal is sitting today at verbal yes, and you can bet your salary on it closing by a specific date. For all other deals, will it close is the wrong mindset. A better mindset that leads to more effective risk assessment is: where is the buyer located? How close is the buyer to becoming a source of revenue? Is the buyer moving, or has the buyer stalled? There are three universal questions that apply to any B2B deal. 1. What is the very next step needed to get closed? 2. When is that happening? And 3. What does the prospect think the next step is about? You'll see that we have inserted the image of the workflow pipeline. That's to remind us that we need to see where a deal is located on its journey rather than report what you think are the good news parts. It's the location of the buyer that tells you the health of a deal. Buyers nearly always sound more positive than they act. That's why we're recommending that rather than attach positive scores to a deal, attach red flags. Look for what's not right, missing, or sometimes plain obvious to the objective eye. You'll see a small template on the screen that gives you a framework for assessing the health of any B2B deal. It uses the same 4 criteria we previously used across the pipeline stage: stakeholders, impact promised, finance, timelines. Unless we have satisfied all of these criteria, the deal is at risk, or at best, will not come in within the timeline we were hoping, that is, this month. You might have a lot of deals and opportunities that could eventually come in if you lived long enough, but your goal today is to predict income in the current cycle. One of the takeaways to underline is to do your toughest deal review early in the sales cycle when you still have scope to adjust your approach and gather better clues and information. Deals lost review, by definition, is too late. Make sure you look at the deal review tool provided and also read the workbook on this topic.